How's it? So I'm here in Kalk Bay in beautiful Cape Town at the Brass Bell, and I want to share some stuff with you. And I've got this guy who's obviously one of the local singers in the bars or whatever around here, and he's practicing in the background there. So if you hear "Hey Mr. Tabarima" in the background, just consider as background music. As I've been speaking about and writing on my blog about and sharing on Instagram around the fact that Christina and I have been married now for 40 years. And I thought, well, what are the kind of unique things that we've learned in 40 years of marriage? And I don't want to do the normal things around, and I've got a lot to say about being in love, and I've got a lot to say about communication and marriage and all this kind of stuff, but I wanted to do something different, and so I just want to share 4 things with you that you may find useful as you want to have a successful, long-lasting relationship. And the first thing is that Christina and I have done, and we kind of stumbled into this thing, and that was to create adventures. We made a decision somewhere along the line, very early on in our marriage, that we wanted to have more adventures than we wanted to have the kind of fancy furniture or, you know, ornaments or good lacquer clothing and all that. And there's nothing wrong with that stuff. We just chose that with the money that we had, that's where we want to go with it. So I would encourage that, you know. Memories are much more valuable than stuff. I mean, we're downsizing right now, we're getting rid of furniture, we're getting rid of stuff. And really it's not a painful experience because there isn't a great sentimental attachment to them. But the memories that we've had with our kids, with each other, stuff that's been quite, you know, cost quite a lot of money, stuff that's been really cheap. I made some notes about this. The second thing is, if you're going to have children, you know, don't rush them to grow up. It's so easy today with the busyness and the activity of our world, and we want to rush our kids and, you know, get them to be, you know, independent and looking after themselves and to be quiet. In other words, they inhibit our lives. But you know what? It actually lasts quite a short time in your life. Christina and I, we've been empty nesters now for, you know, almost 12 years. Enjoy your kids. Be present. Go to their functions. Set them as a priority in your life. It really is worth it. And I suppose to some degree I regret not being more present and doing more with my kids. The third thing is to be kind to one another. You know, life gets hectic and we snap at each other and we're short with each other, and really unkindness does so much damage in a relationship. And this is something that I've had to learn, and Christine has been much better at it. She's much more accepting than I am. But you know, to be kind to each other really builds self-esteem, it builds love, it builds relationship, builds trust. And I would really just say, hey, you know what? Learn to be kind. There's nothing worse than when people are unkind in front of others. I mean, it really is embarrassing for everybody concerned, and all you do is undermine yourself when you're unkind to your spouse or anybody else for that matter. And then the fourth and the final thing is that realize that the people you are today are not going to be the people you're going to be tomorrow. We change in time. That's the reality, you know. We just change as people. So as you move on, Christina and I got married really young. I was 21, Christina's 22. The person I was at 21, the person I was at 30, and so on and so forth, was the different person. And so there's this rediscovering of falling in love with each other as the older we get, and to be aware of it and be conscious of it. So I hope those things help you. I'd love you to subscribe to this vlog, and I hope that you'd experience great, successful, long-lasting relationships. Cheers and God bless you.